Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an eye-opening topic, the top 10 weaknesses every man should understand about women. Now, this isn't about criticism or stereotypes. It's about awareness, emotional intelligence, and becoming a better man in your relationships. Understanding these weaknesses isn't about taking advantage. It's about empathy, connection, and knowing how to navigate the complexities of attraction, emotions, and communication. So, if you're ready to step up your game and truly understand the women in your life, stick around. Let's get into it. Ever had the feeling that you're doing everything in a relationship is fine, except it simply doesn't work out? Perhaps you have urged to be kind and considerate of her personal space, or simply being yourself, only to wind up bewildered, irritated, or, what if I told you that, heartbroken. All that you've discovered regarding it's wrong to attract ladies, and I'm going to expose the hidden flaws and the reality. Every lady has flaws that others do not. Discuss, but all men should be aware of. Stay tuned, as this video may alter all of your preconceived notions. Regarding dating, leave a comment stating that I am prepared in the space provided for comments below if this film is ready for you to watch, until I promise you won't want to miss the end. Just a moment of this introduction to Stoicism. In today's video, Monarch, we explore the top 10 flaws that every man should comprehend. Women from a Stoic perspective viewpoint, these revelations will not only assist you in comprehending the women's complexity, but will also allow you to approach relationships with emotional intelligence and control. Don't forget to sign up for the channel to turn on the notification bell and assist us in getting 1,000 likes. Keep checking back. As we examine these crucial teachings on the route to bettering oneself and more powerful and significant relationships, let's be honest, dating. The game is both rigged and unrigged. In your favor, you've most likely observed that the men who appear to have it all identified are those who don't obey the guidelines they are aware of, something that women are not, and most guys are, the reasonable, logical creatures you have been taught to think that they are not. Their emotions are the foundation of desires, and in actuality, they don't even intentionally understand why they are drawn to particular. What I'm here to do is break down men. We're going to dive into the 10 greatest flaws that all women have, and I'll demonstrate to you precisely how you can take advantage of these flaws without harm or influence someone, but to comprehend the psychology underlying appeal and utilize it to create better, deeper, and more significant relationships. One of the unwavering. Let's get straight to the point, man. Today's front women are inundated with, they have guys blowing up in their options, their DMS acquaintances praising them, and dating apps that provide a limitless plethora of possible pairings. So why do? Despite this, the majority of guys fail at dating. All of these technologies that are available because the majority of guys nowadays are inconsistent, flaky, break commitments, and give up so readily, and women, you know what? Take note, this is the harsh reality. Women are difficult to trust since they've been conditioned to believe that men will vanish when things become challenging, whether it's following a few dates or months. The majority of women are vigilant due to the fact that they have the absence of experienced guys executing and failing to be trustworthy. Consequently, the man who maintains his choices, his behavior, and his words instantly become a distinctive feature. Being steadfast is more than just demonstrating arriving on time. It's about exhibiting steadiness in every area of your life. You must be the kind of man who doesn't just say he will do it, but he does it without reluctance in a dating environment consisting of erratic, indecisive men who follow via turns like a beacon amid a sea of uncertainty. Begins with consistency. With the minor details if you promise to. If you promise her, text her later and follow through. Make sure you call at the designated time. "You're right on the money and unwavering," does not imply rigidity. Rather, it indicates she needs to know that you're trustworthy. A man who keeps his word, due to one of the most attractive qualities, is dependability. You can provide in the hectic, frequently shallow dating world, too. We always hear about confidence. Self-assurance is appealing, but what does this actually imply? That confidence isn't about being loud and confident or displaying arrogance, is the silent, unshakable conviction that you are sufficient in the same way that you are this type of. Because it's uncommon, confidence has a magnetic quality, particularly in the modern world, where so many males are compelled to continuously demonstrate to others that women are attracted to self-assured males by nature. Because confidence signals security, think women have their own opinions on it. Fears they are concerned about how they examine how people view them, and whether they are adequate. When a woman encounters a man who is unfazed by outside, who doesn't require her approval, it makes him feel good about himself. Fresh air, which is why I'm confident. In a sea of insecurity, guys also stand out. A lot of men depend on outside sources for their self-assurance, their work, and their appearance, or their standing in society. But what actually occurs when those items are removed? It's true. Self-assurance originates from inside, recognizing your worth no matter what. This occurs in your life when you have the level of self-assurance you acquire. You are untouchable and unshaken by rejection. You don't let failures shake you. And you don't require a woman's approval to boost your self-esteem. Begin working on your internal confidence by establishing objectives and accomplishing them, regardless of how minor each. When you fulfill a self-promise, you develop and maintain confidence does not imply that you are flawless, but rather you are at ease with your flaws. Take pride in your imperfections and observe women's reactions to that authentic self. Third, assurance. Ambition is among the most important things. Strong qualities a man might possess in the world of today, where complacency is motivated and content with mediocrity is typical. The driven man stands out. As someone who is always pushing, women are drawn to him because he believes he is better. Men who possess a distinct purpose and operate a vehicle, since it indicates that you're the key, is that you're going somewhere in life. Ambition need not imply that you're constructing an empire worth millions of dollars or putting in 80 hours a week at work. It indicates that you are striving toward goals, towards something, and you decline to accept mediocrity, because women aspire to be with a motivated man, since it gives them a sense of belonging to something larger than oneself. It's evident whether you're ambitious. When you're not satisfied with simply riding the wave of life, and that's amazingly appealing, yet this is where the majority of men, they discuss ambition, but they are mistaken. You can't just say something without supporting it. You must demonstrate your ambition, whether it's via your professional. You need to grow personally or pursue your interests. To show that you're consistently aiming for greater ambition involves, it's about development, not perfection. Demonstrating your constant efforts to improve oneself as a person. Begin by establishing short-term and long-term objectives. These need not be opulent, yet they must force you to leave out of your zone of comfort, whether it's obtaining a promotion at work, gaining knowledge of learn a new skill or work out. But be sure you're always going ahead. When a woman notices your ambition, she'll wish to accompany you on your journey. Or it's no secret that emotional strength life isn't always simple. We all have challenges, difficulties, obstacles, and setbacks. But the one characteristic that distinguishes males is how they deal with these obstacles that women face are extremely. They are perceptive and able to identify weakness. A lack of emotional clarity and command from a great distance, and this is the in-actuality. Weak people do not appeal to women. They are not drawn to men who disintegrate under stress. throw tantrums, or continuously look for approval when things become tough, and are drawn to men who maintain your composure and strength, even when faced with hardship. Women desire a man who is able to endure and stay. Consistent emotional resilience entails having capable of managing stress and challenges. Without disintegrating, it means being capable of remaining calm when things don't proceed as anticipated. It's about having the emotional and mental fortitude to deal with confronting life's obstacles head-on without allowing them to define you. Does not imply denying your feelings or acting as though being invincible entails possessing the emotional intelligence to determine when to be calm and when to assert yourself, and continue to strengthen your developing emotional resilience through practice meditation, with mindfulness or writing. After you're able to control your feelings, convey to the world that you're someone who can be trusted with, who doesn't allow events to determine his disposition or choices. That's the type of women desire a man to be by their side. 5. Let's face it, women don't wish to pursue a lost man. They don't wish to spend time with someone who lacks direction, goal, or strategy. For the women of the future, desire a man who is aware of his destination and possesses the leadership traits that help them on. Leadership on the journey isn't about controlling or dominating, is about setting a good example. Involves demonstrating the manner in which you behave. Not just your women are attracted to men by nature, who demonstrate effective leadership because it shows strength, self-assurance, and to become a great leader, you must have clarity. Must begin with being the leader of yourself. A man who accepts accountability for his life, who makes confident decisions, because who doesn't avoid difficult situations? Decisions a real leader doesn't postpone. He uses people to advise him on what to do. He's proactive in his initiative. However, reactive women are drawn to males who he is not scared and is aware of his destination. To take control of his own life, beginning with assuming responsibility for your own choices. Make decisions instead of waiting for approval, according to what's optimal for your development and future, while you hone your leadership skills, attributes that women will naturally gravitate toward. Clarity. 6. And your strength. Independence. Being independent is one of the greatest underappreciated attributes a man may. When you're self-sufficient, you don't depend on other people to make you happy. Approval or achievement. You rely on your be independent and accept full responsibility for your actions. Accountability for your life, ladies. Respect self-sufficient guys because it demonstrates your independence. And competent, they don't like to feel as though they must look after you or always provide you with emotional support. Rather, they are looking for a man who is emotionally self-sufficient and has his own passions in life and independent interests. Do not imply excluding or alienating others yourself, which entails possessing a keen sense of oneself and the capacity to enjoy one's life without requiring another person to finish. You strive to develop your emotional intelligence and financially independent and reliant on advancing your professional development, personal pursuits, and caring for your personal health. When your being self-sufficient makes you less dependent, which is very alluring to ladies. You don't depend on them to make you happy or self-worth, which is what makes your partnership dynamic is far more balanced and healthy. In a world where everyone has 7 mysteries, excessively posts on social media, and makes an effort to, an open book mystery has evolved into one of a man's most attractive qualities. Women are drawn to mysteries because they maintains their interest and piques their curiosity. The more you divulge too soon about yourself, the more dependable and dull you. The secret is to provide her with just sufficient to maintain her interest, but not too so well that she is fully aware of you. Tension is created by mystery right away. Tension and ion produce attraction. You don't have to play games or be a mystery. Just concentrate on making room in the connection for her to be curious about you. Avoid showing off all of your cards on the first date, or share with her all of your life immediately. Keep her wondering, and allow as she gets to know you. This will maintain her attention and involvement and make she wants to go after you even more. The most fascinating men are those who never give themselves up completely either. Swiftly, they're constantly one step ahead, and that enigma has a powerful pull on women's 8 emotional EQ, stands for emotional intelligence, is the capacity to comprehend, control, and communicate your feelings in a way that is both healthy and productive manner. It also entails having the ability to identify and comprehend the feelings. Women are attracted to males who possess a high level of emotional intelligence due to it demonstrates your ability to communicate, successfully relate to people, and manage feelings in a responsible manner. The importance of emotional intelligence is greater, more than ever in the relationships of today, as it's essential to comprehending how someone feels about handling disagreements and establishing a strong emotional bond. Focus on improving your emotional intelligence. Intellect by increasing self-conscious. Observe how you respond in various circumstances and how your behavior is influenced by your emotions. Begin by trying to be more understanding. Comprehend things from her point of view, and pay attention with the goal of comprehending, not only to react in a more emotional. The more women you know, the smarter you get, will be attracted to your aptitude for traverse the emotional complexities with understanding and grace. 9. A feeling of laughter and humor are among the most strong instruments in every partnership. A man with a light-hearted tone can disperse stress, enhances the quality of life, and establish a calm environment where both people are at ease and ladies adore males. Who is able to make them laugh, as comedy is an indication of self-assurance and intelligence. It demonstrates your lack of self-esteem. You take yourself too seriously, and you are aware of how to enjoy yourself. When women aren't interested to men who are consistently serious, stiff, or an unhappy life is fraught with difficulties, and a man who can make the difficult funny circumstances is someone who can manage the challenges of life, start accepting humor in your life with ease. Never be scared to make fun of yourself or playfully look at the bright side of things. Not cruel. Having a strong sense of humor involves making. It's more fun to live without humor as a defense strategy or to disparage other people. She will laugh more the more you can make her laugh. She will be at ease with you, and your bond will be 10 times stronger. Authenticity is ultimately what women are searching for: genuineness. They seek a man who is sincere, truthful, and straightforward. With them posing as someone you're not failing to do, so will only result in disappointment, and women are able to see through the gap when they perceive that your being phony is what most irritates them. Being yourself is the most attractive thing you can be. Authenticity without apology is magnetic, since it lets people know that you're feeling at ease in your own flesh, and not must assume a different identity in order to stop attempting to impress her and instead win her over. With false information or posing as someone else instead, concentrate on being give her a glimpse of your best self. The truth. Be truthful about your goals, your aspirations, and your flaws. Sincerity builds confidence, and trust is the cornerstone of every successful friendship with her. When you're sincere, she will be honest with you, which is where, once we've covered the top, the magic happens. 10 flaws that every man should recognize, ladies, and how a Stoic strategy can change your relationships for the better. By accepting emotional intelligence and self-control, you're not just getting better at your conversations with women, but also enhancing your own qualities. Keep in mind that power is not about dominating others, but it's about being an expert in yourself. Continue being strong and stoic, establishing grounded relationships in terms of emotional intelligence and strength.